magkaparehas lang ang RL, RC, RLC. The steps to be given, analyze the circuit, the first one. Next, to identify the resistance connected. Next, whether it is RC, RL, or RLC, pare-pares yung step. The third is to identify the reactance. You know the resistance from step 2. The step 3 is to know the reactance naman. It's up to the problem if your reactance is under inductive, capacitive, or the combination. Okay. Next part is to solve for the impedance. And the next part, it is either to solve for the current or voltage. Pero ang gagamitin mo lang in the last part is Ohm's law. So that's it. You have just 5 steps to solve for a particular problem in series RC, RL, and RLC. So, kaya mag-memorize. Ohm's law pa rin yung gamit natin. May additional variables lang tayo, which is the frequency, the omega, or the angular frequency lang. Ganun lang. So, let's move to asan yung RLC circuit ko. Reuse lang tong material ko na
Opo.
okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
this is the RLC circuit. Okay, so medyo iba lang yung ano, pero this is the thought here is just the total. But we are using X sub T, Z sub T, I sub T, V sub T as a subscript for total circuits. So we have here the combination. Dun na agad tayo sa pinagkaiba. Anong pinagkaiba? Itong capacitor, I mean the reactance. Ang reactance na isosolve mo dito, if you consider the Pythagorean theorem, ang magiging reactance mo will be X sub L minus X sub C. Okay, ito siya. Ito lang ang iba. The reactance part. The X sub L minus X sub C. Ma'am, lagi-lagi bang nauuna si X sub L? Yes. Laging mauuna si inductive reactance if you are solving for the combination of the two components. Yan. Check natin kung may example dito. Okay, so we have here an example. This is a series connected circuit, RLC circuit. So we have a given inductive reactance as 2 kilo ohms, capacitive reactance as 5 kilo ohms, and a resistance of 1 kilo ohms. How can we solve for the total impedance or the impedance of the circuit? Is simply R squared plus X squared, where X squared is equal to X sub L minus X sub C squared. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so we have here, what is the total impedance and phase angle of the series RLC circuit? Kindly input kung pare-parehas yung makukuha natin. One kilo. Let's make use of this ano muna. Itong may radical sign. If it is really 3.16 kilo ohms.
3.16227766 po, ma'am.
Okay. How about the others?
Same lang po.
And solving for the phase angle is the arctan. Arctan reactance over resistance.
71.56505118 po, ma'am.
Okay, so they are the same. Antayin natin yung iba, baka nasusolve pa rin.
Same lang po.
7156, ma'am.
Okay, sige.
50.
Ma'am, same po. 71.57 nga lang, ma'am.
Okay, sige. Yung iba, wala pa ako naririnig sa ibang set.
Same lang po, ma'am.
Same lang. Okay, very good.
71.5650, 5118, ma'am.
71.56, 50, 51.
Okay, 50-51. Okay, mamaya may magtanong. Ma'am, pwede ba yung kagayang ginagawa natin kanina, no, which is a convert na lang sa calculator? Pwede lang. You just need to input 1 times 10 raised to 3 or 1,000 plus 3,000i. Then press enter. Kindly check. Then direct mo siyang convert. Tama pa rin ba?
Ma'am, ano po?
1,000 plus 3,000i equals, then shift to 3. Is it the same?
Yes, ma'am. It's the same po.
So, ganun pa rin. Pwede nyo siyang gawin to. Ito kasi is the detailed solution or the long method part. Or you can just simply use the complex mode in our calculator. Ma'am, how do you come up with the 3 kilo or 3,000i, ma'am? Actually, the 3,000i is just simply the combination of our reactances. So, absolute value lang siya. Then just add the imaginary j or imaginary siya sa calculator. And just input it in our calculator, then yun na agad. Convert lang siya. So, di ba, walang kinaiba dun sa RC and RL. Naiba lang na super konti or which is negligible part is how to solve for the reactance of the combined. Which is, sabi ko nga kanina, huwag nyo lang kalimutan yung value ni X sub L is nauuna siya. Doon magbabawas si X sub C. Which is still in absolute value naman. So, with neglecting the signs pa rin, we just add the imaginary I or J in terms of solving for the impedance. And the rest will follow. How about this one? Check na natin kung diretso sa calculator. The resistance is 470. 470 plus 207 minus 796i. Then convert.
Ma'am, ano po ulit?
470 plus, open parenthesis, 207 minus 796 parenthesis I. What is the answer?
753.53898 po.
Angle?
Solve lang po, ma'am.
51.41 po, ma'am.
Malay ko pala yung walang angle. 51 point?
41,144,035 po.
Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. So, we can actually check that part. So, we have arctan 207 minus 796. Hindi siya naka-absolute value. So, we should... Alam naman natin maglagay ng absolute value sign, tama ba?
Hindi po.
Hanapin natin sa calculator. The absolute is under...
Ma'am, is there a way to determine if it's positive or negative angle, ma'am?
Ha?
May way ba, ma'am? Kasi ma'am, ginamit ko po, nag-shift to 3 po ako, ma'am. Then, yung angle niya po is 51.41, ma'am. So, how to determine po if negative siya, ma'am?
You just use the arctan.
Okay.
Balik tayo dun sa may arctan, which is the absolute value of your reactance over the resistance. Dun tayo pwede mag-check. Okay na? Everyone, do you know how to use the absolute sign in your calculator?
No, ma'am, hindi pa
No, ma'am.
kabisado.
Okay, dun sa mga kaparehas ko ng calculator, it is seen under shift height. This is, can you see it? Katabi ni sign. Abs siya. Naka-spell out siya na abs. Hindi yung symbol na gano'n.
HYP po, ma'am.
Yes.
Ano po lang?
Shift mo lang yon. Shift HYP.
Okay na, ma'am.
Okay
Okay
na.
na.
You dapat ang mag-display sa calculator niya is the two lines. Have you seen it?
Yes po, ma'am.
Ayan. So, you try again.
Nakuha ko na po, ma'am.
Okay. How about the others?
Ma'am, paano po ulit?
Okay na po, ma'am.
Same,
Nasa
ma'am.
shift type siya. Sa calculator na ganito, naka-spell out yung abs niya instead of the sign. Kasi meron yung ibang calculator na yung sign naman ang naka-display.
Ay na po, ma'am.
Pero pag ganitong calculator is naka-abs siya yung nagalagay. Pero ang magdi-display pa rin sa monitor or the screen is the sign of the two absolute signs. Is it okay na? Okay na?
Okay na po, ma'am.
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, pero, sabi ko nga kanina, kung gusto niyo is siyang i-counter check, kung malami pa yung times niya later on, you can do the arctan for checking. Yan. Okay, how about this one? Another example, di ba? Medyo puro paulit-ulit lang yung example. So, parang tamang input lang. Let's input in our calculator 470 plus 630i naman.
786.0025445, ma'am.
Angle?
53.28.
53 point.
Okay, 53.275. Ganun. Check nga natin kung positive yun, arctan. Arctan 630 over 470. The answer is 53.2758923. So, ganun siya. Kung gusto niyo i-check, mag-arctan lang kayo. So, these are just the figures and waves. Okay. So here I will just want to deliver the under resonance. We have a different way to solve for the resonance frequency. May iba siyang form of the frequency solution. Bakit? Kasi under resonance, X sub C is equal to X sub L. Kaya medyo kakaiba yung pagka-solve ng frequency niya. Hindi ito kasali sa quiz nyo. Okay? Hindi kasali itong resonance circuit sa quiz nyo. I will just include some principle of this one in your exam. For example, what do you call if your circuit is, if the capacitive reactance of your circuit is equal to the inductive reactance of the circuit? So the correct answer is series resonance. Mga ganun form. So just the principal part of the series resonance. So just need to scan this one. Itong resonance part.
Ma'am, pa-upload na lang po.
Yes, I will upload it. Sige na nga, i-upload ko na. Wait lang, saan ko nga ba? Saan nga ba ito? I-upload ko later. I-upload ko na if you don't have any questions. Ito is the inverse value which is nasabi nyo na sa akin before pa lang, yung mga una-una pa lang. The reciprocal of resistance is conductance, the inverse of reactance, ito yung bagong mga variables natin. So, bagong terms din. So, we have the reciprocal or the inverse of reactance. This is what we call susceptance. Susceptance siya. And for the inverse of impedance, which stands for Y naman, ang indicator natin, that is admittance. Ganun lang siya. Ang coverage lang ng quiz nyo is simply the series RC, the series RL, and the series RLC circuits. Okay? Any questions?
Ma'am, ako po.
Sige,
Sorry
sige.
po, ma'am. I'm sorry po.
Okay, go
Ma'am,
ahead. May tututoran ka pa kasi eh.
Hindi na,
Para
ma'am.
may masagot ka rin. Opo. Sige, sige.
Ma'am, ano po yung relevance, ma'am, nung absolute yung para malaman, ma'am, ano ba to? Ma'am, di ba, ano po, pinakita niyo po kung paano po yung paggamit ng absolute value dun sa calculator. So, ano po yung relevance yun, ma'am, sa pagsosolve namin?
To satisfy that you must have not get a negative value of an ohmic value. Okay? So sabi kasi natin before, in resistances, there is no negative value. Okay? So since it is either ways that the capacitance or the capacitive reactance is larger from the inductive reactance, ang target lang natin is to have a positive value of an ohmic values of the respective circuits. Ganun lang siya. Para wala lang tayong maging negative ohms. Ganun.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you po.
Okay. Any more questions, clarifications?
Ma'am, ano ulit tawag dun sa sa tabi ng angular? Before mag-angular po. Nakalimutan ko po kasi.
The magnitude?
Okay po. Thank you.
Yung value before nung angle sign, that is magnitude.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any other concern, questions? I-upload ko nga to sa Schoology niya.